it's Ann here and I'm excited to be with you. Happy Monday. I hope you're having a great start to your week. I am popping on a few minutes early so I can let Facebook know that I have gone live and give you that notification that I'm doing a Facebook Live. And that gives me a chance to make sure that my settings look good and everything is ready to go for our Facebook tonight. I'm excited to share with you a fun gift card holder. I learned this from another demonstrator and her name's Brenda, and I was like, I need to make this and I wanted to share it with you guys. So I'm just checking to make sure everything looks good. I think we are good on my end. So if you're here, say hi. Let me know how your day was. We'll give it a few minutes. Like I said, I popped on a few minutes early. So while we're waiting, I will do some chatting and then we will flip our camera and get ready for some stamping. So as I said, welcome to my craft room. I'm excited to be with you guys. This is my happy place. I love being in here. It definitely feels like outside right now. It looks kind of like fallish. Like I think it's still warm out, but it does feel like fall to me. So I'm happy to be in my craft room. I've got my diffuser blend going with my favorite blend. Do you guys diffuse? Do you like oils? Do you diffuse? One of my favorite blends is Unwind by Sage. Love it. I could diffuse that one every night. Like it's just so calming. So each week I go live in my Facebook group. So you are in my Facebook group. I go live on Monday nights at 7. And I try to pop on another time on my Facebook page. So with a group, at least in a group, Facebook lets you know that I've gone live by giving you that notification. And it's always there for the replay, which is nice. So as I said, my name is Ann and I've been crafting for 14 years. This is my happy place. I love it. I love coming in here and turning on my music and just crafting the day away. Sometimes I get lost and I think, whoa, what time is it? And it's like 3 hours later and I was like, whoa, wait, where did that go? You can find me on all social media. So you can find me on my Facebook page, on Instagram, and on YouTube. And on YouTube, I'm under Ann Granger. So please be sure to subscribe and follow me. I'm slowly starting to build my YouTube presence and I need followers. So definitely, if you're watching from my blog or you're just watching and haven't subscribed, head over and subscribe because you're going to know when I do my Facebook Lives and you'll get a notification when they go live. So that's good. I'm also the team leader of Stamp to Create, and I have been their leader for about 13 years. When I first joined, I just did this for the discount and the fun. And I never imagined having a team, and now I have a team of over 70 from the East Coast to the West Coast of Canada, and we are an amazing group of ladies. I love them. They're my family. We had our first in-person team meeting on Sunday, and it was so good. It filled my soul. It was just so nice to see everybody. Even though we were wearing our masks, you could definitely see the smiles through everyone's faces, so that was really nice. So I have some things to share with you. If you love crafting, if you love getting a discount, if you love a sneak peek of products early, and you just want to be in a group with minded people who love to craft and share and inspire, please reach out if you are thinking about joining Stampin' Up. We would love to have you join our community of crafters. We are like I said, we just love sharing and creating and having fun. It's just so much fun. When we would love to have you join us. And right now during celebration, they have a great promotion where if you when you join, so you get to pick out $165 worth of product. You only pay $135. Here in Canada, you pay no shipping and taxes in Ontario. And you get to pick out a bundle. So why wouldn't you want a free bundle, especially if you're in love with the holiday catalog? So you get to actually pick a bundle from the holiday catalog. The most expensive one is this one, which is a Christmas to Remember. And that is an $81 value that you're going to get on top of your starter kit. And you get to customize that starter kit to whatever you want. So if you wanted like holiday stuff, you could pick it. It's $165, and like I said, we would love to have you. You get 6 months to test it out, kind of like think about it as like a Costco membership. You get to test that out and see how things are going, and if you love it, then you stay, and if not, then you can just drop naturally. But I think once you're here and you start getting involved in what we're doing in the world of Stampin' Up, you'll want to stay. I always say I've met my best friends through stamp, paper, and ink, and I can't imagine my life without them. So I often think, Wow, I wouldn't have known if it wasn't for Stampin' Up, which I think is amazing. All right, so I'm going to flip my camera and we're gonna get started. I have some celebration news to share with you, and then we're gonna do our prize drawing for our summer promotions, and then we're gonna do our make and take. All right, so hold on, I'm gonna flip that camera. Okay. If somebody is on and can see my screen, let me know if it looks good. I think it looks good on my end. I keep getting, I'm not sure why it keeps telling me my video is being, but all right, we're just gonna keep rolling. I'm not sure what's happening. I know there's a storm coming, so I'm not sure if that's it. Okay, so I just wanted to remind you of celebration. So it's my way of thanking you for shopping with me during celebration. So if you spend $200 from August 3rd to September 31st and join 3 of my classes, or spend $200, join 3 of my classes, or join my team, you will be invited to my exclusive online party. I will send you a little care package beforehand. You will get there will be some stamping games, prizes, and so much more. Like, honestly, you'll get spoiled. You're going to want to be a part of this event. So I will keep track of that, but we would love to have you. And I want to say a big thank you to those who've already placed orders this month, gotten their celebration products. Keep going. Those catalogs are amazing, and there's tons of celebration products still to be had. So during the month of August and September, July and August, I said I would do a Stamp the Summer Away. I can't believe we're 2 weeks left of summer. Honestly, I work with the education system, and I have been home since April, and I can't believe how fast the summer is going. Like, it's just flying by, and I don't know why. So with every $50 order, your name actually goes into this little bucket, or if you attend a class, your name goes in this bucket. And if you bring a friend and they purchase, your names get put in this bucket. So as you can see, this is getting full. So tonight, we're going to draw 3 winners. So I thought I would do it online. Just gonna pick one. And hold on here, let me just shake it up. And put it into this big bowl. Okay, so the first one is Mary Edmonds. Mary, you won our new paper lattice. How exciting is that? So Mary, I will reach out to you and make sure you get your prize, and I'll add it to your order. So the next prize we're going for is these cute adhesive backed sequins. They're iridescent, so they change, which is kind of, see how they change? Isn't that cool? So we're going to pick a name. I'm switching around here. Pick a name. And this one is Monique. Monique, if you're on, congratulations, Monique. I will throw this in your order for you. Congratulations, you are our winner. And our last prize is our cool ombre bags. We're actually using these tonight, so after tonight, you might want to be purchasing these. So let me shake this up again. And do a little purse draw. And the winner of this one is Liz. Woohoo, Liz, congratulations. I will throw that in your order for you also. So just know that your names are also put back in. At the end of the month, I'm keeping track of who those names are. I'll put your names back in, and you will be entered into the win the grand prize, which is our mini cutter. This was actually a add-on last year, a couple years ago during celebration, if you joined our team. So I'm actually giving one of these away, so you might be the lucky person to win that. So stay tuned. September 1st, we'll do that draw, so I'm excited. Okay, so tonight, let's get to our project. Tonight I want to share with you a project we made actually. I did my first in-person class on Thursday night, and oh my gosh, it was so much fun. It was so exciting. We were just so happy to see each other and be stamping together. And I had some leftover kits, and like one leftover kit, and I thought, you know what, I want to show you how to make this a super adorable gift card holder. So this is our gift card holder we're going to make. We are using those Ombre bags that I just shared with you. So these ones right here, you get 20, and you get 5 of each of the new ink colors. So Evening Evergreen, Soft Succulent, Pale Papaya, Fresh Freesia, and Polished Pink. And I'm actually going to share with you another sample that I made. So what you need for this, I actually have 2 here, and we're going to assemble one. So what you need for this project is one of our Ombre gift bags. You need a piece of soft succulent, and I will give you that measurement. It is 3.5 by 4.5. You need a piece of, so this is our scalloped contour dies. I cut out, I think it's the 3rd biggest one. So that's one. You need a circle. You need 2 pieces of DSP. And these measure, I believe this one, oh, I think it's 1.5 by, I will put the measurements up for you. I can't remember what they were. And let me just get, and you need one of these. So like I said, I've already had this punched out because I did this as a class. And this was one of their favorite projects on Thursday night. So then I have this gold star, and you're probably thinking, whoa, wait, Anne, where did that gold star come from? So that gold star actually came from the Christmas trimming dies, which are right here. Honestly, this stamp set I overlooked in the annual catalog until I joined an event with one of my friends, and she shared this star, and I was like, where is that star from? And it's this die here. It's absolutely gorgeous. I cut it out with the gold foil. So this die is actually from the Tidings and Trim bundle. So you get the stamp set and a die. It is a photo polymer stamp set, which is meant for 2-step stamping. And as you can see, it coordinates with the die, so you can punch out and die cut the cute stockings or the stars or the other pieces. So we're using this tonight. So I've already had my pieces cut out. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to fold up your bag. Now, so I say this is the good side, this is the seam side. You're going to want to fold up the seam, and that's okay because we're going to cover this seam, so they're not going to see it. I would suggest, I'm going to use some adhesive here, if I get it going. So I am using CO Plus. And all I'm doing is don't secure this because you're going to use that as an extra pocket if you wish. So what you've done is created like a double pocket. So you have this part and this part. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our this scallop die from the Scalloped and Contours, and we're just going to cut it down. So you actually get 2 bags out of one. And I'm just going to put that in. So then what we're going to do is we're going to take our designer series paper, and you're going to put this underneath. Now, if you are a person who follows blogs or Stampin' Up! Demonstrators or just trends, this is very trendy right now. Tags are very trendy along with scalloped pieces. So this is a great way for you to add a scallop edge by using the die cut, and it's just the perfect length with a little bit of on the edge. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay this down. I'm just going to put this here so it looks like that. So then what we're going to do is we're going to hear down our little star, and I'm going to use my glue. I see there's a couple pieces that didn't get popped out, so let's just pop those down. I always like showing my customers different ways of making things. So this is a great way to make, let me get my paper piercer. So this is your take a pick tool. It's a great little tool to have in your supplies, because it's a paper piercer. Then you can take this out. It could be like a spatula, and then you have like a putty end, so you could pick up embellishments and stuff like that. So definitely a must in your stash if you have that. Okay, so I got my Tombow. I'm just literally gonna do little dots here and there. then we're going to put this down just like that. Okay, so we're going to let that sit for a minute. And then what we're going to do is we're going to bring this in, and I'm just going to get a scrap piece of paper to stamp on. So this piece here, we're going to use Evening Evergreen. So this is actually the inside. So I'll just lay this out so you can see. Maybe I'll bring this over here. So this is the inside. So you can write your message here. What I would do is you could tuck your gift card in here. You could attach your gift card to the back and have them just say, oh, flip over. So we're using Evening Evergreen. So the one thing I love about Stampin' Up! Is everything coordinates. You can go from cardstock, which is this, to our ribbon, to our papers. Everything coordinates, what I really, really like. Since we're using a photo Palmer stamp set, you want to make sure you have a mat underneath you. So I'm going to stamp. Now I just re-inked my ink today, so we're just going to stamp a little on, just a little there. Put that over there to clean. Then we're going to get, there's a little star. So we're going to get a little star. A squeaky chair. And if any of these products you wish to order, you could always head to my online store or send me a message and I'd be happy to place an order for you. And you get rewarded when you shop with me. Like if you were to use this hostess code and you spend over $50, you're going to get a pack of the decorative matted dots that are in the holiday catalog. They are super cute. They are a must. All right, we have a piece of designer series paper. So the designer series paper we're using is a Tidings of Christmas, I think it is. Trimmings of Christmas. It's a 6x6, really classic, like natural, not your traditional colors, your reds and your greens and stuff like that. Okay, so let me just, I'm gonna move that out of the way so then I can bring this back in. All right, so then I already have punched out our label. So this is Sahara Sand, and this is the everyday label. So let's bring that little board back in, and we're going to do the greeting that says, wishing you, where's my pen? Wishing you a joyful Christmas and a happy new year. Are you, tell me, do you start your Christmas cards early? Do you send Christmas cards? Do you start Christmas projects early? Do you shop early for people? Like if you're out and you see something and you do think, oh, I'm gonna buy that for that person. I tend to do that sometimes when I'm out and I see things for my girls. I'll pick them up and then I put them away and then I'm like, oh, and sometimes I overspend because I forget what I get. But that's okay. We like to spoil people. All right, so I'm just grabbing some pop-up dots, dimensionals. I call them pop-up dots. Always make sure you keep the ends because they're a good way to do that. Okay. So I have this, and we're just gonna pop that down, just like that. So now we can actually just tuck that inside because that is our card done. So you could, like I said, write your little message. You could even put your gift card on the back. So we're just going to pop that in here, just like that. So we're gonna finish the front, and I'm gonna pop this one in here, just so I don't get anything on it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do some stamping on our circle. And I'm actually just going to move this out of the way. So we once again are using Evening Evergreen. So as you can see, I stuck with one kind of palette, like color palette. And so the colors from this designer series paper are Evening Evergreen, Cherry Cobbler, and Sahara Sand. So I just went with those colors when I was creating. That's the one thing I like. I can pick up pattern paper and pull those colors to create my projects. So this says, may your day be merry and bright. How cute that is. I love the fonts. I love that they have like some solid with some cursive. Looks really nice. A lot of my customers on Thursday night were wowed by this technique. We're going to do a little bit of flecking, and I actually just learned that you can do them with our stamping buns, and I was so excited about that. So what you're going to do is you're going to take the brush tip and you're going to pull make sure your arm is far enough up. You don't want to be too close to your thing you're working on, because if you slip your hand, you could get this big line. So you just want to come up. You're going to use the tip of the lid and the brush, and you're just going to flick. Oh, there we go. See how it gives it? So think of this as like taking a paintbrush and flicking paint against your wall, but you're just doing it on your projects. Okay, so we're going to bring that in. We're going to put that there. Before we do that, we have some white twine, and I'm actually going to show you another little tip. So I'm going to pull this down, and I just need to grab my cherry cobbler. Okay, so you're going to take your brush. You can see mine's pretty wore out, and you're just going to hold it, and you're just going to pull the ribbon. So now you can color your ribbon if you wish. You could do white, but if you wanted a different color that, say, Stampin' Up! Didn't have twine in, you can make your own with blends, and it's okay if you don't get all of it colored, because it kind of gives that nice like candy cane look, I want to say. So I'm just kind of coloring it. Just go a little bit more here. So there. So just kind of, then you can let it sit for a minute. All right, so we're just gonna cut this off and put that back in. And we're gonna bring this over here. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of, so you're gonna put adhesive on the back, and then what I do is I just kind of like loop it. So you're just like looping it. Just want some, you can, oh sorry, I'm gonna start again. Loop one way, you can loop another way, and then just leave a little piece showing. So it kind of just gives it that like little bit of, just adds a little bit of texture to your card. And then what you're going to do is you're going to pop this up, and if you use pop-up dots, it actually holds your ribbon in place for your twine, which is really good. So then you're just going to pop it on like that, and there you go. There is a quick and easy gift card holder that you could easily mass produce. Like I said, you buy the ombre bags, you get 20 in your packs, you get 5 of each color, so you could totally do these in different colors. So this one uses more of your traditional greens, using the Tidings and Trim DSP, and then I used the Tidings and Trimming stamp set and bunch, and dies, matching dies. So these are the Christmas trimming dies. And I wanted to show an alternative with you. So as I said to you at the beginning of my video, I actually had my first in-person team meeting since last October. And we actually stamped a couple projects. Some people stamped and some people took them home to create at home, and that's okay. But I wanted to share with them this gift card, but I wanted to do it in a different design, because I always like showing them alternatives. So I use the famous Penguin paper, so the Penguin Playmates Designer Series paper. These are the Fresh Freesia Ombre bags. This is the Designer Series paper called Penguin Playmates that you can earn for free with a $60 order during celebration. I used the same scallop, but I changed it out to blackberry because I love the colors of the dark and the light purple. And then in the inside, I did the exact same thing. I said, be cool, be cherry, be cool, be chilled, be merry. That's actually one of my favorite sayings from the stamp set. I did some snowflakes. I put that DSP in there again. And then we did a little banner label. And this label comes from the seasonal label dies, which I said to you are like my favorite. They have not left my desk. And then once again, you can put your gift card in. And then we finished it off with some in-colored jewels. So there you go. 1 gift card, 2 different looks. Which one's your favorite? I would love to know. Tell me, do you like the traditional or do you like the fun and whimsical? I guess that's what I want to call it. As I said, I will upload this video to YouTube. I will put all the measurements for this card, and which will be the same for this one. Just there's an extra DSP and I'll write that down for you. All the measurements will be on my video. I will upload my video in the next few days. And then, like I said, the video information will, all the information of how the supplies you need will be on the video, also underneath this video. And if you want to place an order, all that information will be there. So I want to thank you so much for stamping with me tonight. I hope you have a great rest of your Monday evening. And I look forward to stamping with you guys again. So watch for, we'll see you next Monday, if not sooner. So thanks everyone. Have a great night.